Welcome back to Stevo Runs, channel created for like-minded people looking to become fitter and healthier people. If that sounds like you, hit the red subscribe button below and let's go on this running journey together. All right, so schoolboy error this morning. Had a beautiful run planned, nice 10-mile long run to make my mileage up for the week. I was going to take my camera out and do my videos like I always do like that. I need to know that my GoPro's been plugged in all week but not turned on for any of it, so that was stone dead this morning. So I'll do a quick talk one today in the car, where I've got a bit of peace and quiet from my madhouse. Just talking, and really, I spoke last week about how the Maffetone method's working at the moment, or the zone 2 training is working, and we've seen some progress. I just want to quickly go into a tiny bit more detail about that and maybe show you what I've written down to show how it's been working recently. So what I've been doing since 6 weeks ago, everything's documented on my Strava. If you want to have a look, Stevo Runs Strava. I've been running to my work, as you know, and what I've been doing then really is just writing down how long it's taken to do them, or what pace I've been going at to get to my work. So in essence, I suppose it's working like a little bit of a math test, which is supposed to do every month, but I've just got a rolling thing written down there so I can keep an eye on the progress of it. When I checked this morning, it's gone quite well. The first one was 9:04, I believe. So 9:04 pace. That's when I, probably after the MK marathon, where I was probably a little bit tired out still, but I had a nice break after. So that's just how long it took. And this is me running at 145 heart rate. So it's 5 lower than my usual math pace of 150. So 9:04 for the first one. When I just checked this morning, my last one I did was 8:18. So some good progress there already. That's the absolute highest and absolute lowest there from the first one I checked to the recent one I checked. But my times were hanging around sort of 8:50, 8:55. So let's say about 8:50 average at the beginning, and now they're hanging around sort of 8:20. So we're looking at like 25 to 30 seconds progress in the space of only 6 weeks, which I think is reasonable. It's not huge, but that's the Maffetone method doing its thing there. I think most people would be happy with that sort of progress. That's generally how long it takes for it to start to kick in, and I feel like it's still going down at the same heart rate. I'm definitely tempted at the moment to stick some faster efforts in, just some fartlek, nothing too mad, just a couple of faster efforts in there. Maybe I'll run home and do them a bit faster, like someone suggested as well. It might be a good idea. My run home is always shorter, so I could make that a bit of a faster effort to get them in. But I'm not sure at the minute whether to start that next week or whether to just keep going as I am, as it's still coming down. So all good news on that front. And just to keep a few things to bear in mind is that I've been doing math for a long time. I have got down to this sort of levels before. At my 150, I got down to like 8-minute miles when I was doing 150 heart rate. But it just goes to show that when you knock 5 off again to go to 145, you can still have the same sort of progress. It's still coming down, and even less chance of sort of getting injured because you're pushing it even less, I guess. But yeah, it's just quite exciting to see that you're doing 5 beats below what you normally do, and it's coming down. I'm excited to see where that takes me now. I was doing this as like an experiment because my channel is basically done on math because people like that sort of stuff, and this is to try and show people that it can work when you put the effort into it and really go for it, even though my eating is not really great for it. That's the one thing that I do struggle with on the math, but I've got everything else down to a T now. I'm getting enough sleep and doing enough of the running that it's starts to take hold. And in essence, when you go to do races now, even though it doesn't plan out that way, you're working the same effort but getting faster doing it. So I'm totally building base at the moment, ready for my upcoming London and Brighton and hopefully this ultra marathon. So you're building a solid base, but you're getting faster at the same time. So you're not just picking to run 9-minute miles, which is fine to do, but you're running in deep into zone 2. Like math puts you well into zone 2 most of the time, but you're getting faster doing that. So why would you not want to get you know, get into that and do it that way. But in general, all zone 2 training works that way. If you keep running in zone 2 in there, you're going to get faster and more efficient. Your body's just adjusting and everything's going to just work so much easier for you running. So I'm waffling a bit of math now, so I'm getting a bit excited about it. So let's just stop there. Yeah, I'm going to add some faster runs in, like I just said, in the next week. That's the plan going forward. That should give it another extra boost. So I'll still monitor it from here to see how far I can go from sort of 820 area. If I can get into the 7s at 145 heart rate, that would just be absolutely nuts. But I'm feeling confident of getting down there, even though pace isn't sort of relevant because I'm just building base. But if it's just to prove to people that this really does work if you give it enough time, and 6 weeks turnover is not a lot of time, okay? But like I say, bear in mind I've been doing it for quite a while. So yeah, still waiting for the results to come through of my of me entering the 100k. So this would be a great start to all that anyway, just building base ready for London. Me and Mikey are both preparing for London as we speak, and then Brighton after that. So it's all happening. Life is good. I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing now, stay positive. My injuries are not bad. I still get a tiny feel of my knee on the outside, like the IT band there, but it's not so much that it's making me limp now. It's after about 9-10 miles, it starts to get a little feel to it. So I just got to make sure I can clear that before the marathons to make sure I can make it round them. Whether that means taking a proper break or whether I'm just slowly working it. I've read that you just have to just work through it without flaring it up and keep strengthening it, stretching it, and it will disappear. So that is the plan. So sorry for the waffling today and a bit of a lame video being in my car, but that is it from me. Thanks for joining me again. Please hit the subscribe button below and follow our journeys. I'd like to talk to everyone about theirs too, so please get in contact. Just write whatever you want in the comments. I'll write back to every single person. I'm interested in everyone's journeys and all that. So yeah, Strava, if you like, Stevo runs, Instagram, Twitter, get on there. Let's join up together, talk in this running community. Right, thanks for joining me again. Stevo runs.